Hey, what is going on, guys? So check this out. These are my most unique spinners. These ones are super cool. Let me go over each of these really quickly, okay? So let's start off with this one here. It's the UFO, with the fake diamonds here. You can see how this one looks. Spins really nice, looks super cool. And you can see how thick this one is. Nice UFO spinner here. Sweet. And next one here, oh yeah. Now this one here is like a compass, and this one here, this spinner is heavy. This is definitely one of my top 5 heaviest spinners. I'll give this away in 1 second. But you have a clock in here, and I can't get the clock. There's no way to put it on the right time. However, there is a seconds on there. And yeah, see, there has to be a way you can change the time because it's 4 o'clock now. I looked at it the other day, it was like 10 o'clock, and the seconds do move on here. You can see. And back here they have like a nice compass. This works as well. And this is thick and this is heavy. Now the thing is, about a month ago or 3 weeks ago, I looked on Banggood.com and they're selling this one for $3.99. And guess what's going to happen, guys? Somebody is going to end up buying tons of these and reselling these on eBay for $20 or $20 plus. I've seen this numerous times where I've gotten spinners in, or I've seen spinners that were super cheap. Like $4.99 or $5.99 or $3.99, and then like 3 months later, people are selling on eBay for like $20, $27.99, $28.99. Anyways, let me give this one a quick weight test here. So this is one of my top 5. I think this is about 145 grams. Let me go ahead and put that on grams right now, as you can see. And it's 147 grams. Guys, this thing is heavy. And then the next one, let me just show you my heaviest spinner. And it is this one here. This one is by Matamiko. I think this is called the Matamiko Fire, but this thing is heavy. This thing will spin over 8 minutes. Look at this thing. Basically these metal things in here can actually come right out. And these things are heavy. And let me put this back in here. We'll give this one a weight test. And this one here is my heaviest spinner by far. I got to figure out what side this goes on. There we go. You ready for this? 173 grams. That is my heaviest spinner by far. This one was quite heavy too, at 147 grams. And let's move on to this one here. Now this is a lighter spinner. You basically, if you guys smoke or whatever, you can pop that out and light your cigarette. Now I have a lot of different other lighter spinners, but this one's the most unique. It has like a nice curved sides here, and it does have LED lights on here. Let me put this on here. Okay, yeah, I didn't charge this, but you have like different color LED lights on here as well, which is super cool. And then if you want to go ahead and light a cigarette, just bah, or give it to somebody. Hey, you need a light, and then you can go like, You need a light? Then it's like, oops, bam. Super cool. And let's see here. Next one we have is this spinner here. This one is by Steampunk, and I like this one here because look how big the thumb caps are, or the finger caps. Look at the size of this. And usually when they're like bigger, they're just a lot easier to do tricks. I kind of like doing this when I'm kind of thinking about the next video that I'm doing, kind of just switch hands. But this one here, the thumb caps are so big, you can actually throw it pretty high, and you have a lot better chance of catching it while it's still spinning, opposed to these other ones with the smaller finger caps. But this one is quite thick as well. And now we're going to move over to the Bullet Spinner, or the 357 Magnum fidget spinner. This one is super cool. This one is heavy as well. This might be one of my heaviest ones as well. I think I did a spin time test on this, and I think I got around 8 minutes on this. Let me just weigh this one too. So we got it on grams right now. Okay, 118 grams. Maybe this is like one of my top 15 heaviest. But these are super cool because you can kind of pull all these bullets right out. Look at that. Super cool. And then what you can do too is you can go ahead and leave some out and spin it. You can't spin it like this because it's not even. It's going to wobble. So you have to make it even. So if I wanted to make it even, I can make it like, I can put 3 of them. I can put one here, and one here. Or what else I can do too is I can just leave 4 of them in there and just make sure that they're even right there. And then this will give it like a nice even spin. And I'll give all these a spin at the end of the video. And I think these bullets can go backwards too. You can put them either way. See how I did that? And slide that baby. We're cocked and we're ready to go, boys. Yeah. And we got this one here. I did a review on this one, if you guys remember. This is the Swiss edition. This one is super cool. Now, if I spin it and I stop it, you can see the second hand, like all jiggly in there. But that's pretty much all it does. But I mean, like, look at the like craftsmanship on this one. This one is super beautiful. Like, look at that. And what's next here? Okay, we got this one here. This one, you guys see my review on this one. This is the iSpin X. They actually don't even have this out in the market yet. This is still on the Indiegogo campaign. They probably raised over $100,000 on this one. But this one here has like these little green balls. These glow in the dark. Not only that, you can click these. So kind of like a, you know, those fidget cubes where you have like little buttons you can just, you know, if you just want to fidget and just keep playing around with it. And what's also cool too is you can do this. You can spin this bad boy sideways. You can't do it on these. You can only do it on these two arms because there's basically 3 bearings in here. You got a bearing in here, here, and here. Super awesome to play with. This thing is really smooth too. It does have a R188 bearing. And these arms come off too, guys. Like, look at this. Let me go ahead and take these arms off. And if, oh shoot, I just dropped it. But you can make it a, you know, dual spinner, tri-spinner, 4-spinner. I'll go ahead and leave it on 4-spinner and we'll spin this. Of course, again, it always has to be even on each side or it's going to be wobbly. So look at that nice spin on there. And let me put these arms back on here. And, you know, like I said, there's a bearing in this one too. You can... So let me go ahead and attach this arm back on here. And what do we have? We have 2 more left here. Now we got this one. This is a asymmetrical barefoot and it has the balls on here. This is actually like aluminum. This is actually really super light, but it's asymmetrical, so it's actually evenly balanced. So I can just grab it like that and bam. Again, it's made out of aluminum. It's light, but this is super cool looking and it feels good spinning too. And last but not least, guys, we got a fidget spinner knife by Noblespin. And this one here is quite expensive. I think this one sells for like $90. And this thing is super sharp. Okay, you definitely don't want to spin it when the blade's like open. And I think this is the most expensive fidget spinner knife that they have. Give this one a little spin here. You know what? Let's go ahead and give all of these a spin. All right, here we go. UFO, the compass clock, bullets, the punk, Mataminko, Swiss, lighter, iSpin X, barefoot. Oh shoot! Fidget spinner knife by Noblespin, baby! Yeah! Let me move this one over here.